I I slept for 3 days until it finally the storm finally stopped. That was dumb. That was so much dumb. How much water I got? I don't have much, so put that on the ground, pick up a new one. And we don't need this. Add it to the collection. Alright. All looks fine. Don't have any food with us, but we could probably take some sardines with us. We've got water. I don't know if I need the hacksaw. Alright. Just put the meat on the fireplace. Or the bonfire thingy. Arby's. We have the meats. You know what? I really don't know. Katie loves the sound though. She thinks it's hilarious, so Doing very important work here, you know? I am preparing the meats for Arby's. See, if the, so what I'm doing here is I'm actually, letting the meat kind of, their scent waft. So that way, you know, the bears and wolves won't actually, like, come by anymore. So, you know, I'm protecting the community center. Because, the smell will, deter the predators and such. Because, you know, it's bear meat and such, right? So, I'm actually doing, you know, community service here. I just have 2 more pieces of meat. Come on. We gotta just squeeze in a couple more pieces of meat. Fine. Fuck you guys. I tried. Alright. Coffee. Alright. Okay, that's interesting. There's apparently earthquakes. And there's apparently a fuck ton of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. Ow. That's one down.
Stop the bleeding
God
before it
damn
gets
it.
worse.
It's just annoying. They're all fucking surrounding me. Well, the meats will stay unplopped. Oh, wait, no, we want coffee first. Maybe I should have taken a second flare. If I die again, I'll take a second flare. I need enough energy so that I can, like, sprint up on them so I can just start popping them in the head. Shit, I didn't want to reload. Stop reloading, stop reloading. God damn it. God damn it. And this is where I die. Because I gotta reload. And there's just a bunch of them. Fuck me. Alright, so we are going to... grab a new marine flare. Coughing inside, don't enter. What is it? Dead inside? How's that one go? Can't remember. Oh, well, like, if honestly, if you played this game way back in the day, so like I haven't played this game for like 3 years or something like that, right? Um, when I played it, there was only the first and second season, and I had played through that, and so I was going to just like when I started this up, I was going to just do survival mode, and just do some fun little survival, right? But I was like, no, fuck that. I want to do um the story because there's two new chapters. There's 3 and 4 now. But I didn't want to start with the save that I already had, because I didn't remember how everything kind of worked and everything and what things were. Don't remember the story altogether, right? And so I was like, fuck it, let's just do um, let's just start it over. There are so many new things. Like there's new characters, there's new like activities and events that are like side quest and shit. Like it's so much more flushed out. There's certain aspects that are completely different where certain um, enemies are new. Coffers. Um, it's very interesting. It was great. Now I just need to figure out how to get um sure, we'll just overwrite this one. Now I got to figure out how to get the long dark people to pay me so that since I'm convincing people to play their game again. Stupid wolf. Gonna get you. Gonna get you this time. In the fucking face! Suck it! Two down. Eight torn clothing. Oh, they're gone. What did they tear? Oh, they teared the rabbit. And the mittens. Oh, fuck. And the boots. Oh, they did some pretty heavy damage. Who's going to be your sponsor? Interesting. I'm not entirely sure if I care enough about becoming affiliate or, whatever, partner or whatever. I mean, part of me kind of wants to get up that part, but, like, at the same time, it's like, what does it really matter? The wolves are not there. Well, the wolves are there, they're just moved. Come back here, you fucks. Okay, see, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't get it. Why is it that, like, sometimes I'm blasting their face off? I don't get it. I really don't get it. So, like, to be fair, if I'm going to convince you to download the game, my biggest complaint so far has been that 1 and 2 is fun. 3 so far has been a giant fuck you. Like, 1 and 2 is normal, like, what I remember of the Lone Dark. Things are cold, you collect your supplies, you get your food, you move on with life. In 3, um, like, you have to have completely different clothing because it's always a blizzard. So now you've got to add, 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds of extra weight as clothing. Clothing that you would normally avoid because it's just too heavy. But now you gotta do it now because it's. I don't want to spoil anything, and so I'm not going to tell you anything. But again, like, there is no way to prepare for what's going to happen. It's just stupid. And again, there's constantly like there's always a blizzard, and for whatever reason, the blizzard is always facing in the direction that you're walking in, and then you end up like, okay, I'm walking in this direction when it's when there's a blizzard or there's just high wind, then you're slowing down. And then in this area, it's like in the past, it's like, okay, there's a wolf here or there. There's like one or two wolves here. Like in season 2, when you're by Mystery Lake, um, you have the fishing lodge, which is really great. You can get essentially infinite food from that. It's a really, really great place to hang out and just kind of make your home base because it's kind of centralized and everything. It's a good place, but then you end up in a situation where there's like 4 or 5 wolves there. Just pop them off, pop out like 2 of them, and then they stop spawning. Um, Everything's fine. In chapter 3 here, you have these stupid fucking wolf packs that, show up, and they don't just like attack you. They just keep on like swarming around you, and they have decent AI because they don't just come at you one at a time. Like they make sure that there's like 3 or 4 of them surrounding you, and then they come in at the same time. And so it's like you can't just like point at one of them and shoot at them, because you shoot at that one, the one off to your right's now attacking you. It's very annoying. And then if you scare them away, that's fine and dandy. But all you do, yeah, fuck, I wish I had a flamethrower. But all you end up doing is you scare them away, they're still there. Once you come back, you have to do the whole process all over again, and now you're wasting resources scaring them. And so that's why I'm like, reloading over and over again so I can kill them off. Because if you kill them off, then there'll only be like one wolf left, and you can't make a pack out of one wolf. And so, like, I probably will only be able to kill like 2 or 3 of them. It looks like there's like 5 or 6. If there's 2 of them, that is enough to quote unquote make a pack. But once you kill one, the other one will run away, and then it'll take a long time for them to respawn the other ones. The other shitty thing though is that, like, again, like, I'm killing these wolves, and the wolves have like 13 pounds of meat on them. That's a lot of food, but you can't eat it because I'm playing it on hardened survivor mode, and so I get parasites. And then if you played it in survival mode, if you have a high enough cooking skill, you won't get parasites. But hell, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Um, I was reading that like if you're in certain difficulty modes, uh, you just always get parasites, which again is just bullshit. Because then now you're just, again, you're wasting ammo on knocking out these wolves and getting nothing out of it. So it's, yeah. So like right there, like I got him in the face. Okay, well, so now that the bar at the bottom is gone, they're not going to actually attack me. Now they're running away. But again, like, it'd be great to get some of this meat, but I'm not going to be able to because, again, there's no purpose for it. I can't eat it. Um, the um, the recipe to make the wolf coat um, doesn't exist yet, and I already have a wolf coat from a quest. I already have some wolf pelts, and you only need one wolf pelt to repair it, and this thing ain't gonna fucking fall apart unless it gets ripped by an attack. Again, like I liked season 1 and 2. Season 3 has felt like the developers said fuck you to their player base. They're like, oh, season 1 and 2 was just too easy. Let's fuck you. Another fucking wolf pack. Huh, but this one's smaller. Where is your friend? And it tore my clothing. Fucking hate the torn clothing. That's 3 dead. That was better than last time. Maybe now I won't have a, Gotta reload. Hey, Katie. You should see if there's a way to make gunpowder in Season 3. I guess it's kind of pointless for me to be picking up the shells if I'm not, able to even make gunpowder in the first place. I know you have to use charcoal. I think sulfur to make gunpowder. But you can also find, like, blasting caps, but again, I tried to go through the mine, but the mine I couldn't get through the mine, so... Wait, Fish was? Not Sucky Boy, or whatchamacallit thingies? The shrimp? Huh, neat. Also, no wolves, which probably means that, me killing that last wolf was enough to, deter the, formation of the second pack. Pretty sure there was 5 wolves, so there's still 2, so that they can technically make packs, though. Looks like I have actually cleared that out. Huh. Yep, that's all those outhouses. Cool. Maybe over here by this trailer? Anything? Oh, one tip for if you play is stick to the road as much as you can. There's this main road that kind of leads like through this community hall that you need to get to, but all the way through here. Like so from her place, the Molly's farmhouse that you end up at, all the way down through here, you can get to the community hall, and you can actually get all the way up to the plane crash, and you move faster on the road than you do in the snow. And there'll be a few situations where, you'll be encumbered again, mostly because you've got um, all of this extra, crap that you're trying to, haul with your heavy clothing and shit. But at one point in time, you have to collect survivors. Beelining it through the snow is bad for multiple situations. First off, you move slower. Second off, wolves don't spawn as often on the roads as they do out in the open plains and shit. So it's easier to just travel the road instead. Um, just the speed boost that you get from walking along the road is totally worth it. In my opinion, at least. Also, I feel like Season 3 has a bigger map than Season 1 or 2. Season 1, the map that you have to walk through is actually really, really small. Um, there's not a whole lot that you're doing. But Season 2, the map is a bit bigger because you're actually going to a couple different locations. You actually have, I think, 3 maps that you travel through on Season 2. But in Season 3, I mean, this map by itself is fucking just massive. So I highly suggest going to accessibility and enabling auto walk. It will be your friend. You need an ammunition bench. Okay, well that's fine and dandy, but is there one in Season 3? Don't look at the wiki, go find something on Reddit or something. The wiki will tell you how to do it, sure, but fun. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that in that, let's see here, let's pass time. Okay, now I've got enough energy. Clothes are getting wet.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Well, those crows are just flying away. They're not actually circling anything, so...
The radio tower. So I have a chance,
hear-
at least.
Only in survival mode. Fun. Oh, hey!
Bodies, Molly.
New arrow.
Well, this stuff will come in handy. Can only hope the radio in here is in better shape than everything else in the valley. I'll take it.
Don't need it. Sure. I have a lot of work gloves. Flare. Bunch of
Nobody needs
shells.
this
Don't
anymore.
need that. Revolver ammo. Rifle ammo. Another gun cleaning kit. That's always nice.
Probably useful.
Combat pants. I already have combat pants. Another flashlight.
This'll come in handy.
Bunch of books. Doesn't look like any of them are reading books. Workbench. Nothing. Bunch of food. More tea. I love tea. Looks like bitch is gonna be fucking calling me. Also, I bet you the convicts that are getting hunted. I bet you it's the crazy bitch who's doing it.
I think I can use this.
It looks like we've got everything else. It looks like we claimed everything else. Not seeing any more hidden items.
Yep, the radio's sure dead. Well, that trip was a waste. I should get some shut-eye and strike off for the mine Father Tom mentioned in the morning. It's time to say bye to Pleasant Valley.
Then what's her name's gonna show up? Oh,
The radio.
Aurora.
It's working. Damn. Why can't I get anything?
Come in, this is
Hello?
Come in. Hello?
Can anyone hear me?
Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
Can you hear me?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation. Hello?
Mackenzie.
What do you mean quarantine?
Mackenzie, is that you?
Is there a doctor with you? We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
We're cut off.
You're alive. Damn it, Mackenzie. You're alive. And on your way to Perseverance Mills. I've got to get there. Electricity. Must be reacting to the lights in the sky. What is it, Molly?
We have a lot in common, you and I.
How's
Lord
that?
lady.
We both left our men behind. We both like to be alone. We're both hiding from our pasts.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I didn't kill him, you know. I wanted to. So many times. I just never had the courage. And as bad as it got at times, at least I wouldn't be alone. Being alone would be worse. That's what I told myself.
I don't judge you, Molly.
I didn't kill him, but I may as well have. I watched while the wolves surrounded him. I knew what was coming. I had a rifle in my hands. I could have helped him.
Molly.
It all happened in slow motion, you know, like a ballet. They were so quiet and confident, like there was no other way it could end. And I just stood there, frozen. He was yelling at me to shoot, but I couldn't. They circled. And then they were on him, like a force of nature.
Molly? Why are you telling me this?
Because it's important for someone to know
For someone to know what?
that I don't regret it. Not for a second.
The convict. Outside with the arrows in his back. That your handiwork too?
Yep. They're all gonna pay now, Astrid.
Who are?
All of them. We've been in the background, in the shadows, invisible, overlooked for too long. Not anymore.
I'm not sure revenge is the answer, Molly.
Maybe not. But it'll do for now. Feels good to be on this side of the hunt. So I'm making up for lost time. Take care of yourself, Doctor.
You too, Molly.
Tell me one last thing. Your pilot. The one you left behind. He one of the good ones?
Yes, he is. But things are complicated between us. Let's just say I wouldn't want to find him with an arrow in his back.
Then I hope to never meet him. It's been good talking with you, Astrid. For a little while, you took the loneliness away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you can help those people up in Perseverance Mills and find some peace for yourself.
Thank you, Molly. I hope you can find some peace too.
Huh. I'm wondering if I need to, like, head back to, the whatchamacallit people. Oh, interesting. Once you leave, you'll not be able to return to Pleasant Valley. So, this is the end. So again, once I finally got stabilized, it's over. I guess that's another tip for you. If you do pick it up again
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
and start playing, one of the things that I've run across is once I get stable, once I have my food, my my clothing, I've got weapons stockpiled. I've got tools stockpiled. You know, I've got water. I've got like I've built up. I'm finally again stable. As soon as that happens, like you've now reached the end of the story and you have to leave, and then you can only essentially carry what you can carry on your back essentially out of the area. So the first time I left that first season or whatever, that first little town, when I left, I had been like, oh well, I'll just go back and forth and I'll carry all of my stuff over to the new area. I did I You can't. Once you leave, you're gone. And I I only carried certain things because it's like, oh, I only need this and I only need that, etc., etc. And that was a huge mistake. I mean, there were so many things I had left that I really needed to carry over to season two. Um, I had like zero food, zero water. I had a bunch of tools and all that, but I had like multiples of tools because I was just like, okay, I'm just going to bring this stuff now and then, I'll grab the next stuff later. And so like I didn't I had like three hacksaws or something like that. And I was like, well, I don't need that, You only need one. So kind of like make sure that you're taking, a bunch of the medication, like at least, oh, and that's another thing. It takes two of any medication, so two antibiotics, two painkillers to make things work. I had one of each, so it didn't do anything for me. Um, like I didn't have any bandages. I didn't have any cloth with me. I don't think I did have a knife with me. Um, but yeah, no, I made a big mistake in not carrying a lot of that stuff over. Um, like the wood, you don't really have to worry about because again, you can always get more wood without any problems. Um, but the tools, the medication, um, if you have like that coffee and herbal tea is amazing. If you have some of that stuff, make sure to take that with you. Don't cook all of it. Make sure that you always have at least like one tin of tea and one of coffee, because it weighs less than the brewed stuff. Um, yeah, no, yeah, always plop the meat. But yeah, no, it was just one of those things where like I missed out on so many stuff, and so on season two, I made sure that I had like everything with me. I made sure that it was painful to walk all the way through the area to get to season three because I wanted to make sure I had everything I possibly could, and yeah, it was a crazy little fucking little thing. I want to let's see here. The Forest Stalkers and the Tall Tales. I'm missing one of the Forest Talkers side of the story, and I'm missing one of the Tall Tales. I need to find that Tall Tale. Tall Tales. The Magical Pond. There's a fucking pond? Josephine's bunker raid is a side mission. Thompson's Crossing. That's the whatchamacallit. Yeah, Thompson's Crossing. And then that one general store, I've already been in there. Start location is the rural store. At the derelict cabins. Derelict cabins. Derelict cabins are located west of the end of the road, north across the river of Lonely Cabins. There's the derelict cabins. Across the river from the Lonely Cabins. A frozen corpse may be found laying in the snow. Okay. Realized what time it was before I left. Well, yeah, it's Aurora time, but it's also in the middle of the night, and I... So I'm, like, super cold right now. So, like, this is not working out. Also, apparently I am high fatigue, so I'm gonna start running into weight issues here. There's no way I'm gonna make it to the
I can't feel my
to the community center before I catch hypothermia. So I'm gonna have to stop at the barn over here.
Oh, so cold.
And Danny, once you get to season 3, you'll find a fuck ton of coal, and so far I've not found any use for it. One of the primary purposes for coal is um, there are forges that allow you to create your own knives and hatchets. Um, there is no forge in the third chapter, at least not that I have found. And then on top of that, I had figured, well, you know, the coal could be used to, because again, you need charcoal to make gunpowder. But again, yeah, the problem is though is that there's no ammunition bench in chapter 3. So again, there's no point in keeping the coal. So like I've been like saving all of the coal, but no, it's great for fucking fuel. When you have to do the mission to uh, give uh, the whatchamacallit people, the community center people, a place to chill. Um, it's a lot better than trying to find sticks and firewood. Don't make my mistake. Coal weighs a lot though too, and so it's like if I leave this area and I go to the next area or whatever, and that area gives me, you know, an ammunition bench, and you know, gives me the ability to start. Where am I? And gives me the ability to maybe make, you know, gunpowder and, you know, reload all of my ammo. That's fine and dandy, but the problem is that I have to carry all of that coal across to the next area, and fuck that noise, it's not happening. I mean, even the amount of ammunition that I have currently, I don't think I'll be taking all of my shells with me because it's just, it'll be too much. Again, same with the batteries. Like, there's no way I'm going to be carrying the batteries to the next zone. The best idea for me is to take the ammunition I already have, and then, you know, I don't want to say repair, but build it up from there. The idea of me trying to take any ammunition or any of the shells, any of um, the lead, the batteries, the anything, is going to be pointless. It's not efficient. Bringing the coal, yeah, no. And again, if I'm going to have to go through the mines to get to Perseverance Mills, I'm sure I can find plenty of coal. And then there's these things called blasting caps that apparently you can harvest gunpowder from. And again, I was kind of expecting to find the blasting caps in the mine, but again, I can't go through the mine until now. But now that I can leave, there's one more mission, or side mission, that apparently I missed, that I've got to now complete. So, we have to deal with Coughing Lady for a little bit longer. Probably going to bring the arrowheads and maybe the feathers. I mean, feathers, like, you can get so many feathers so quickly and easily that I might not care about the feathers. But the arrowheads are rare, so I'll probably take those with me. I have no way of fixing the survival bow or the arrows at the moment, so I might not take them. Maybe I will. I'm not sure what to do with that. Probably not. And before I make my official departure, I'll probably repair all of my clothing up to max. all that stuff. I can drop the 1 piece of scrap metal. I can repair the hacksaw before I leave, too. I don't need the extra combat ants. Birch is more of a medicinal thing than anything else. Alright, we got all that taken care of. Go ahead and drink another cup of coffee. Oh, and we are at an hour, so we're gonna cut this real quick. And we'll be right back. Stay chill.